Yeah, what am I doing right now? Let's see. Which one's active? Go to the Eclipse hideout coordinates. Yeah, okay, that's what I'm gonna do.
Have you cleared out all these bristlebacks yet?
Oh yeah, I'm in Barren Light. I've got everything unlocked. I'm gonna go around to the different merchant. I just pretty much got here, but I've been doing a bunch of side quests and shit.
I love how powerful the bow feels. I forgot that feeling.
Man, this North Sentinel armor, do I want that? What I miss? No, I don't want to rewind it so I can see. So that's, I don't have enough resources sell. Yeah, so I have two different, so here's what I got so far. I have the champion spear that they give you when you leave the beginning. Then I have a warrior's bow, sharpshooter's bow, prototype spike thrower, two different hunter's bow, the frost blastling, and the shock trip caster.
See, I just got two new bows. Let's see, I've got the champion spear, sharp shot bow, which is the green uncommon.
Uh-huh.
The frost hunter bow is the one I just got. It's a rare impact spike thrower. Have you got that yet?
I probably have that. I mean, I have the, which spike thrower do I have? I have the prototype spike thrower, and it explodes.
Dude, I just unlocked it. I never even used it yet. Slicing hunter bow.
So
I was
see,
just kind of loving that. I just got it.
ooh, the roadcaster. I definitely want that. Explode. See, this is one thing that I don't like about this one that I liked about the first one. Slicing shredder gauntlet. The heck is that?
Yeah, I keep seeing those. I haven't bought one yet. I'd really like to know what it is, though.
So, I don't like the fact that you can't have one bow with multiple arrows, so to speak. Because you remember the first one, you could change between like toxic arrows, fire arrows, frost arrows. This one, it seems like it's explosive tripcaster or shock tripcaster or explosive
Well,
blast
so,
sling.
like, I've got my Frost Hunter bow, and my
Uh-huh.
Frost Hunter bow does Frost or Toxic.
Yeah, see, mine does, the fire bow that I have now does toxic and fire.
Yeah, that's the one I just sold. I sold it because I mean, the only thing I ever really use is the tear.
Yeah, tear is what you want.
And impact damage.
Yeah, tear and impact, if I remember right, were the top two in the old one. And I just had arrows for those. I had that tear arrows to knock off armor, and then I would use the impact arrows to kill them.
Mm-hmm.
So, what's this Swift Warrior bow? Ooh! I'm gonna buy that. Thank you very much. Buy and equip. I want the...
Dude, I'm out here. I've got to collect long leg or something like that.
Uh-huh.
I've got to collect pieces of them. See, I don't remember that either. Everything is metal shards. And all your machine equipment was used to upgrade stuff. This one requires metal shards and machine pieces in order to buy shit.
Yeah. Alright, so I just got my rope caster. So I'll swap that for the sling.
The shop is closed for now.
What do you mean the shop's closed? I just bought stuff from you.
Dude, I just found a fucking shell shocker? Shell snapper?
Uh-huh. Blast slings, rope casters, spears. Alright. So inventory. I don't really want my... Okay, so let's go... Put that back up there, because I got that fully maxed. Let me put the rope caster where I have the sling, because I don't use the sling. I use the trip caster. Yeah, the sharp shot bow I use. Alright.
Dude,
Do I need to go get her another drink?
things in the last one?
Oh God. What were those? Something back, belly back or something like that. If, I'm telling you, dude.
This thing's kind of like that, but way different.
I'm telling you, if you have a chance, buy a warrior bow,
Oh, really? They're pretty badass?
dude. Like like I just got it. It's hard to explain, but take your regular bow, the damage your regular bow does, put that with the warrior bow, and increase the firing rate by like 5 times. I can knock out.
That's badass.
It's like like I just got a swift warrior bow. And it's also, like it says, it's best suited for close quarters combat and deals extra damage while sliding or in midair. So, I mean, that's pretty much all I use when I go into a fight is the swift. Now,
See, I could probably use something like that right now, but I typically fight from a distance.
there's my shop trick caster. I think I'm gonna use this prototype spike thrower next. See, I can upgrade all this stuff. Did I run out of metal shards now? Yes, I ran out of metal shards. See, I don't like how you have to use metal. Because, see, you have to have metal shards to craft weapon or arrows, plus buy and upgrade stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, that. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that they nailed, and then a lot of stuff I'm like, really, why'd you do that? You know?
Yeah.
I do like because I'm picking stuff up off those environment things, so just going with my shit score.
It puts it to stash.
My stash.
Yep. Yep, I love that. Because I just pick everything up and it'll say, oh, I'm going to put that in my stash. Alright. So,
I got so much shit in my stash.
I know. Alright. I do like the pole caster that they added into it. The like the grappling hook or whatever it is. Yeah.
I think badass.
Okay, so that's 1700. What quest is Shadows in the West? So that's a quest I can do when I'm in the West. That's 1200 meters away. Or steps away. So I'll just go talk to the embassy guards and progress the main story. Yeah, I usually don't fast travel. I just run everywhere.
Are you in charge around here?
Apologies, no. That would be Commander
Uh-huh.
Nozar.
He's got a bunch of side quests for you to do,
So,
but they're all like
what brings
1,000
Aloy up
plus
north
meters
to Barren
away.
Light?
Mm-hmm.
I'm here for
So
the embassy.
that's whenever I was using it the most. Like fast
needed to
travel
happen
in, fast
so I
travel
can head
back,
west.
fast travel out, fast travel
And
back.
maybe
and a
now
lot
that
of
Studios
shit over
Maurice is
the
here,
road.
we can
Yeah.
finally get things underway.
Yes, the Sun Priest. Walked in practically kicking and screaming behind his escort. Really seems to like his scrolls. But the
One
embassy
thing that I
remains
remember about the
delayed.
old one,
Commander
Aloy's
Nozar
armor
has
and
signaled
everything was
readiness, but the
really
Tanakh
good.
marshals have yet to
I
sound their horn.
appreciated that so much. There's some of the
Alright.
armor you buy on this one that gets a little more
Let me through the gates then.
Oh, yeah.
I'm on business with them.
I'm sure you do.
I mean,
But I'm
not
afraid I
horrible,
can't.
but I'm not like mid-range
Commander's
to run
orders.
into it.
I want to say there was one set that you could buy and the other one that
Venture out.
you could see her stomach and stuff.
A few especially brazen Karja, but no one's allowed in or out before an embassy. Now we're open. Once the Tanakh have left.
Where is this Commander Nozar then?
I'm always
If he's the one keeping the gates shut, I'll convince him to open them for me.
And don't worry,
I'll
the
take you to
Pyrodex or
but
whatever
I
they
have
are, make
to
a
warn you.
reappearance.
Okay, I figured they would once you get to the west and you unlock, because I'm not even in the new part or in the new map yet. I'm still in the old map from the first one.
This way.
There's a lot of activity going on around here.
The Tanakh tore down this place during the Red Raids.
I have.
Like, you'll look at
Labor
your skills, go to the infiltrator.
Mm-hmm.
How do I use that stealth stalker.
So I haven't figured out how to use those yet, but I also don't have any of them unlocked yet.
Oh, I have to equip it. Okay.
I was gonna say, I think it's like whenever I was gonna unlock one of them, I think it's like the weapon skill. Do you have any weapon skills yet?
I've got.
Because I have one where I can rain down a volley of arrows,
Yes, I got that.
so that's pretty sick. I've used that a couple times.
I haven't even used it yet.
Dude,
There's
it's
gonna be a
cool.
spot coming up for you that you're gonna have
The
to
work
use
stoppage and
involved.
chain scrape nearly halted our rebuilding.
Yeah, because it's pretty sick.
Certain Nora got them back.
So I rained down.
Time that I've absolutely wanted it.
Yes, well, I'm sure
I
Ulvin
didn't
was
have
thrilled.
it if I wanted it.
So I was fighting like 3 brightbacks, whatever they're called, the big ass bulls
Stand aside,
in a
soldier.
cave,
Sir?
and they were charging me, and I would just stand up on top of this. I'd go back and forth on top of these train tracks, and I'd just rain down acid arrows on their back.
Good luck.
Oh, that's badass.
Yeah, I took them out pretty quick.
How are we to hold an embassy with a tribe that can't even govern their own people?
What more can you expect from barbarians?
I would love to know
Aloy, was it?
how to
Yes.
use that shit.
The one who cleared the valley for you? That Aloy.
We appreciate your service. At least we are ready for the embassy to be.
Yeah, I haven't
Didn't you just give
unlocked one of those yet. I've been working on
Both sides must signal until the Tanakh sound their horn.
I've kind of got them scattered everywhere. I've got the warrior
Shall be cast.
and
Why the
hunter upgraded quite a bit. They're pretty much the same.
Composed of
And then survivor, I just did the very first one where the berries increase. I increase the amount of health the berries give me.
You're just gonna wait?
And then
Go find out what's wrong.
I got quite a bit in the machine one.
corner of the east where you come from. It's the Forbidden West.
And have you noticed when you dodge, the enemies still hit you?
Run back to Meridian. File a complaint.
Meridian.
It's like they got 2 or 3 attacks after, so you gotta like dodge 3 or 4 times. It's like, what's the point of dodging if they're gonna continue to hit me?
Horn has sounded.
It irritates me.
Even the Savior.
Use the Valor Surge. Earn enough Valor from tactical gameplay to fill the Valor Surge bar. You can activate
Well,
your
thanks.
Valor
I've waited
Surge
long
when
enough.
at least one
It's time to
signal
go.
bar is full.
Absolutely not.
Great.
This embassy depends on
Probably fighting.
adherence to
Well,
You
this one's
shall
not
not.
gonna go invisible.
Yeah, I saw that. Maybe it's like a sneak skill where you do like critical strikes and, you know, stealth kill enemies. So I was hoping, since Varl is a part of this now, like he's following you around, I was wondering if they were going to make it like a 2-player co-op. One of us could play Varl and one of us could play Aloy, you know?
Open the gates,
Looking
please.
for that, but he ends up breaking off.
her through that gate.
So they're probably going to do another story with him.
Sorry.
Probably like a DLC or maybe another game.
Oh, I didn't think of that. That'd be kind of cool. Now he ends up getting injured. I mean, I just now.
Oh, why'd he shave his beard? Bruh, he looked good with his beard.
Hey, Varl. Hi, Aaron. What's happening? You know, the usual. Aloy wants something. People try to stand in her way. It's not gonna work.
What's going on? Oh, it's everything as usual. Aloy wants something, people are trying to stand in her way. It's not going her way.
Oh, you're trying to get out
You stupid bastard. You think you got the authority to keep that door shut in the savior of Meridian's face? What do you think Sun King Avad is gonna do when he hears what you did? Promote you, huh? Let it through, boys. Saving the world.
Forgot something back in Meridian?
Look, Varl.
It doesn't matter. Made it just in time. So this tribe that Murad told us about, the Tanakh, we need their permission to go west?
Yeah, well, I figured it'd be nice if they weren't trying to kill me the whole time.
But this embassy hasn't started yet. We're just gonna barge in?
No more politics. No more delays.
Oh well. Now at least you have some backup.
I guess I do. We'll see how it goes.
Is that the Tanakas? They look like the freaking dudes out of Outriders.
That is the line between East and West. Cross it and die.
Hold on now. Let's take it easy.
None may walk this valley until our signal sounds. That was our accord with the Karja.
I'm not Karja. I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parley or not?
The Karja can't be trusted. This is known.
Forget the Karja. This has nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
The only lives you can save are your own. By turning back.
Or he's got a weapon upgrade.
Now.
I want his weapon.
Than the old one.
No. You had the coils and stuff like that.
She's a Nora from the Savage East.
Yeah, and I thought those slots were just
And if she
already
seeks to
unlocked.
save
You didn't have to do
lives,
anything
should we
to
not?
Yeah, no, that was, you could just get a bow and it had like 2 or 3, like the blue had 1, green, purple had 2, and then the orange had 3.
Dude, I don't know exactly what just happened, but have you run into the leaf washers yet?
No, I haven't.
So I'm out here fighting this
Fearless
group,
red-headed
and
Nora.
this solo leaf lasher came walking up after I killed everybody,
Mhm.
and there's a bunch of armor and shit laying on
Just
the
that
ground.
way.
This thing
I
just
am
walked
unyielding
up
for
and
Shav.
unleashed like this little
Once of the
leash
Karja
out
High
of his
Command,
body.
last of the army of
He
the
took a
setting
bunch
sun.
of the armor
You're
and
for
folded
Shav.
back to him and stuck it on
Avad
himself.
gave me a
Huh.
message for you. That he waits for you in Meridian, where you belong.
Avad always was polite. Well, now I'm even more curious about you knowing that you have the confidence of the Sun King. But such an association with the Karja could work against you, as it often has
I've
with me.
progressed through the story, but I'm not
As you
like
can see,
super far. I think I'm
tensions
like
are
missions ahead of you.
I do gotta say, I am digging these graphics. Now there are times where her hair freaks out a bit, like she's Medusa. But for the most part, this looks pretty dang good.
unheralded,
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go west.
so you say. I might be able to help, but I need to know why. Along with some assurance that I won't regret it.
These machines are starting to get strong as shit out here, dude.
I bet.
West. Why I need rite of passage.
I wonder what they're gonna do. I know there's elephant ones that we have to fight now. They're like the Thunder Jaws.
6 months ago, the world almost
Fucking
ended in
arrow
Meridian.
ball is gonna be
That threat
so
still exists.
nice.
It's getting worse every
Fucking
day.
fucking
Much
Warhawks
worse.
or whatever the fuck
Calling
they
down
Oh, are they in the
storms,
air?
poisoning the water, enraging the
Yeah.
machines.
I got a rope caster for that.
The source of it
I'll
all
bring
is
them
gone
down to the
west,
ground and whack them up.
and I'm the only one who can stop it.
I've seen the signs. And I've heard tales of incredible occurrences in Meridian, an army of demons vanquished by a red-haired champion. So I'm inclined to believe you. The burden of your task is written across your face clearer than any mark of mine. I'll grant you this.
I do like these dudes' outfits though. These are sick.
To Knocklands. A task so important. And it's just the two of you. Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat. Allies are essential. Chief Hikaru knows the West better.
I'm assuming some of this armor is the Tinakuth armor that you can buy, and that's
Intimidating to others, but don't let that deceive you.
so it's kind of like their style.
Enemy's word.
I was wondering about that.
Maybe. If I need him.
Your choice.
Because you're kind of going into a new area, and it's all ruled by Tinakuth, so I would assume it's, or Tinakoth, however you say it, and I would assume it's more their style instead of the Osran and the Nora.
The Sky Clan's banner.
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
Oh my god, I'm getting
I
mad.
could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all 3 clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
What's going on?
Not all Tenakth can stomach the idea of parley with the Carja. But enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No! The other marshals will not permit it. You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
He looks like a kid now. He should have left his beard on.
The Carja have opened the gates.
I do like that armor too.
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today
I was wondering if there was
is
going to
such
be a little bit of a romance story going on between her and that dude too.
The king or Varl?
You who claim to be Tenakth.
I could see it, but
See,
the king.
it's been so long since I've played the old one.
Biggest mistake. A rival.
I can't remember a lot of these characters.
Yeah, and most of them didn't show up till the end of the story. Like Avad, the Sun King,
The blood of the Carja.
you kind of make a very, if I remember right,
Add your spears to a
you kind of make a very good impression on him, kind of towards the end of the game, and he kind of falls in love with you. So they kind of pick up on that in the beginning here when you're talking to all your friends, and he was talking about how after this adventure he hopes she would come back to Meridian and they could settle down together, because all the brides that are being thrown at him, he doesn't like, and because his eyes are set for her when he met her. And so I mean, I chose the, you know, you can do the different interactions, but yeah, I chose the heart interaction for that because I remember a little bit of the backstory that and kind of what I did back in the game, in the first game. And he was like, yeah, so hopefully after you come back you can spend some time with me and I'll resign as king and we can either go on an adventure together or we can just stay here. And she said that she'd like that, so.
Vashav, come with us now.
Because there was always Aaron that I thought he had the hots for, you know, and then Varl, I kind of see it showing now, and then the king. Ooh. We have, is that a Velociraptor? So that lady just showed up on the hilltop. With these big ass warthogs and velociraptors. What clan is she with?
Left flank to the Carja. Run them down.
Oh, they have the corrupted machines, it looks like.
They're not gonna make it.
So I don't know if you caught it, but in the, you know, the Hades that you fought in the end of the first one, it was corrupted by the Sirius signal. In the beginning of this, the Sirius signal is the ship that one faction tried sending off into space to find a new home. Sirius was their AI they created, and as like competition for the Gaia AI that Elizabeth created. So I'm thinking Sirius had a mind of its own, so to speak, and took over the machines, so it's Gaia versus Sirius. I guess we'll find out later on in the game. Yeah, or you dodge and they do like a follow-up attack. Mm-hmm.
What happened? Can you see?
Everybody's dead.
It's just us now. Hey! Calm down and fight fair!
Lancers! Take the center!
I do feel kind of bad killing random mobs.
Get ready!
Oh shoot, I don't want this. Why do I got this rope caster out? That's crazy. Welcome to PlayStation 5 though. Like I'm just glad we finally get an actual next-gen game that we can see what it does, you know. That's probably a little bit of it too. Man, I can't hear worth a shit right now. There we go. 2 down.
Time to follow up.
Another one down. We can win this. Engage that target. Another one down. We can win this.
Yeah, I'm still here. Dude, this bow is so dirty. I think once you get a warrior bow, you're not going to go back to anything else. I mean, I know you like the hunter bow and stuff like that, but dude, when you got like these 3 or 4 monsters that are just swarming you. Ooh! Spear to the chest.
No good. Need it.
Outlanders! I'll skin you both!
Chief, grant me the honor of this challenge.
Granted.
Really? You saw that coming from a mile away and you took that kick to the chest? Oh, I'm turning around watching this too.
You're next, girl.
I want your sword, bitch.
Shield like that. Better scan it.
Yeah, let me just scan a shield while we're fighting.
Gotta get through that shield. There, now's my chance.
Oh, if you use that build up with your spear, like if you hit a part of them and then shoot it with an arrow. So there's a skill you can get where your shield can build up, or not your shield, your spear, when you do light attacks, it'll build up energy. And then you hit the enemy with a heavy attack, and then that part of their body becomes energized. So then you can slow down time and hit it with your bow, and it makes a huge energy explosion and knocks out like half their health. Dude, it's badass. I just did it to that Gruda guy. He didn't stand a chance. I hit him in the, I charged it up, hit him in the arm, and then hit his arm, and pretty much killed him in one hit.
Today you have decimated the marshals, slaughtered the Karja. So begins our war on Ikaru.
No. I remember those things used to be hard as shit because you had to make an explosion underneath them and flip them over. She just do it with Nate, or who she just do it with? Oh, she's gonna find his Shy Guy 18 profile.
You gonna make it?
You're going on without me, aren't you? Guess I'm stuck with Erend. For now.
Come on. I'll take you back to the fort.
I got you.
It's salvage time, boys.
Don't think it can take a hit. I should be able to use it to glide.
Aloy. We're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Tenakth have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right. The marshals weren't expecting Regalla to attack.
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. Nozar, Vuadis, Fashav. A massacre. What will you do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tenakth territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tenakth's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tenakth territory?
All that out there? That's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regalla ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north, with all those machines they were riding. They must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks. And there were bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt? How would that even be possible?
I don't know. But it's worth looking into.
While you're at it, there were a number of Carja and Oseram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them. See if they're all right.
I can keep an eye out. Is there a tall neck somewhere nearby?
A tall neck? There's that one, over there, near the Utaru border. But why?
It's hard to explain. It'll help me get the lay of the land.
If you say so. Is there anything else I can tell you before you go?
I need to be on my way.
Then I wish you luck. The gates will always be open to you should you wish to return. And don't worry about your friends. We'll get them patched up.
I appreciate it.
Sun watch over you, Aloy. I hope you find what you're looking for.
So, this is the Forbidden West. A whole new frontier to explore. The coordinates from the spire should lead to Sylens and Hades. And just maybe, a backup of Gaia. It won't be easy out there. The Blight, the Storms, Regalla's machine riders. But I'll have to push through it all. Find a way to fix the world. Like Elizabeth would. Stuff for the stash.